I had an open space between my kitchen and laundry room, and I really did not like that there was no door there. You could see into the laundry room, and you could hear it really loud when the washing machine and dryer was going off. It drove me nuts all the time. I looked into buying a door, and since the size that I needed would have been over $1,000, that just wasn't an option. So I decided to make my own. I promise it really is not that difficult, and you'll be proud of yourself at the end. Come with me and we'll make it together. At the time of purchase for an 89 by 40 inch door, it only cost me $169. Getting it custom made, not even counting the hardware, it would have cost me over $1,000. To learn how to properly measure what you'll need, visit gooseandfin.com for more details. Okay, so I just cut my boards so that they're the height that I want. And then now I am going to put some wood glue and put it between each piece of wood. Okay, now measure up your piece with the glue so it's hopefully all quite, doesn't have to be perfect, but just tight enough. Okay, so now I'm going to measure the top and the bottom to make sure I have the perfect cut for what my 1x4s will be for the tops. One thing I've learned the extreme hard way is always just stick to the same tape measure. Don't use multiple because they're all going to be different and you'll hate yourself at the end. Okay, we got 30.5 inches and I'll just triple check it for the top and we'll get cutting. Okay, so now I have my top and bottom cuts, my wood glue. Put just a quick little S of wood glue and align it as neatly as you can to the edge. Now, take your brad nailer and you want to try to do as few as possible because the more you do, the more you'll have to sand and clean up. So now I'm going to measure the side pieces, get those cut, and same process as the top and bottom. I just want to show you one thing. I really like to use a tape measure that has inches and centimeters on it. So when it's like a little wonky measurement, it's much easier to get the centimeter mark instead of the inches mark. I always triple check your measurements, and when I make a line, I like to use these perfect triangles to make sure it's as straight as possible. Okay, so I'm going to take these 1x2s and I'm going to frame it around the door. What I am going to do on the two side pieces, I'm going to miter just the top, not the bottom, so it's flat to the ground. And then the top piece, I'll miter both sides at 45 degrees. I just want to show you on the support beam, since I use the countersink drill bits, you can't even see where I put the screws. Pretty nice. Show you the inside handle that you're going to use. So this is when you're going against the wall. It's these really simple, you just screw them in. Much better than using a big handle like this for the other side of the door. Okay, so I had the whole door put together and I did a super stupid mistake. Instead of using 1-inch nails, I used 2-inch nails and nailed the door to my floor. So maybe don't do it on your wood floor like I did. So I had to pull it all up. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as perfect as it did, but I think it'll be okay.